I and my teammates were secretly infiltrating to carry out a mission. The target, that luxurious cruise ship. Unfortunately, our stealth path brushed right against the kitchen's outer wall. My combat boots' magnetic grip kicked in, and boom, the kitchen utensils stuck to the wall. As soon as I took a step, our cover was blown. Once on the deck, we slowly moved toward the inner cabin. The lights suddenly flashed on, and a beautiful agent caught us red-handed. A bodyguard roughly shoved us into a hidden room and locked the door behind us. I pulled out a cotton swab, snapped it in half, and quickly inserted it into the lock. We got out, but the noise alerted the high-level guards. We charged into the engine room and forcefully set up the data theft terminal. When we withdrew to the deck, my teammate jumped into the sea to escape. The agent chased us, gun raised, locking our escape. In a panic, I blurted out the double agent code phrase. With a cool goodbye, I jumped off the deck but didn't hear the splash. She leaned over, confused, and looked down, but I was gripping the railing, struggling to climb back up. She realized the code phrase had already been leaked. Back at the hotel, I tossed and turned in bed, unable to sleep. Then, she quietly entered the suite, gun in hand, closing in on me. I got up, turned on the lights, and fumbled for medicine. I couldn't tell which bottle was the stimulant and which one was for sleep. I popped the pills without thinking and went back to bed. She was right outside the bedroom door, fingers on the handle. Obviously, the pills I just took were sleeping pills. Caught Toy and suddenly at a bar, dancing like crazy. She's wide-eyed, searching for me. When she finally sees me swaying, she hides behind a curtain, gun raised, aiming at me. But then, the beat drops, and I start moving with the rhythm. She lost her aim entirely, and had to give up. She slid into the dance floor, moving to the rhythm behind me. Her watch suddenly revealed a hidden weapon. I instinctively grabbed her wrist and turned it into a dance move. Then, with a quick dip, I flipped her onto the ground. She passed out right there, and I kept dancing alone until sunrise. My teammate came to pick me up, and we headed back to the base to report our success. When facing our superior, I was ready to speak. That's right, it was all just a dream. Then, the big boss gave us a new mission. We were to infiltrate a mansion and gather criminal evidence against a rich businessman. I went solo through the side door and ran into the beautiful agent again. She pointed a gun at me, demanding to know my real identity. This time, she was convinced I was one of the bad guys. We snuck into the target's secret room. I raised my phone, ready to snap a key piece of evidence, but my hand shook, and I accidentally hit the music button. She turned the gun on me, shoving me into the room, and that's when I realized she was a double agent.